Good morning everyone, my name is Anshika Bansal and I worked on literature survey, report writing and logbook handling for this project.
Good morning everyone, my name is Karan Mishra and I have worked upon project design and the circuitry part of the project.
Hi everyone, I am Ritik Ansal. I am working on software part of this project.
Hello, my name is Somil Dubey. I worked on hardware and assembly part of this project.
Hi, my name is Pranav Chauhan and my branch is Electronics and Communication Engineering.
First and most important question is why we choose this project. Pollution is man-made and can be seen in our daily lives, more specifically in our own homes through various means. And one of them is grass cutting machine. Grass cutting machines have become very popular today. These machines are generally used for soft grass furnishing.
In a time where technology is merging with environmental awareness, consumers are looking for ways to contribute to the relief of their own carbon footprints. But in contrary to this, the machines they use not only cause air pollution, but noise pollution, health issues, and so much more that affects them, their family, and their neighbors. The culprit is gasoline-powered grass cutter. One may not think about it, but gasoline engines emit nitrogen oxides, volatile organic compounds, and particulate matters which contribute to the formulation of harmful smoke. Smoke tends to be particularly bad during summer months when we are all out caring for our lungs. On the other hand, solar or battery-operated machines are much more powerful and long-running and are as a cost-effective option that can meet the needs of most households. And as an added benefit, they are quiet, produce no emissions, require no gas or oil to operate, have limited maintenance needs, and require no manual intervention.
But wait, what about the products that are already available in the market which are better than the traditional gasoline grass cutter? Well, no doubt a lot of research and work has been done in this sector, but still, the end products available in the market are either too complex to set up or too expensive. There are multiple manufacturers that have their grass cutters already rolling in the market. We have done a detailed study on them and listed some of the manufacturers below. Let us have a brief idea of what is the core ideology and algorithm used by all of these manufacturers. The first one is RoboMove. RoboMove work on underground wire laying technology. In fact, all these grass cutters work on underground wire laying technology. This means that we have to have a wire laid all over the desired area and then the cutters will follow the path of the wire to accomplish the task, which is quite a very cumbersome and an ineffective way. Also, all these grass cutters either operate on fuel, that is, they have fuel as their primary source of energy, or they share the same supply as one's household supply, that is, they are connected to the base station, which quite give us an idea of how eco-friendly and cost-effective these solutions are. Lastly, almost all of these manufacturers don't even have a distribution network set up in India. So, we already have a competitive edge besides being eco-friendly and cheap in price. Now, the question is, how are we going to design a hardware that will be better than the existing ones? Well, first things first, we are going to use solar energy as the primary source of energy for the cutter. And for this, we'll connect solar panels to the cutter. Second, a GPS module will be connected to the cutter so that one can always access the live location of the cutter and be able to track it. Also, the cutter will be Wi-Fi enabled. That is, one can connect it to their Wi-Fi network through the compatible app on their smartphone or tablet and be able to control the cutter through their smartphone. Lastly, the cutter will have an ultrasonic pair of sensors connected to it so that it can also work as a fully automated cutter.
Coming to the circuitry part, this is a block diagram of our project. At the back there are two motors responsible for the movement control of the cutter, At the center bottom side there is the high RPM motor attached with blade for grass cutting. The battery is connected at the back. At the top solar panels are connected, and lastly there are 2 front tires and 2 back tires connected for the movement of the cutter. Here are some of the project images with the reference to the block diagram. Now the question arises how our project is going to work. Let us see the flow chart to understand it better. When our grass cutter will start moving forward, if it detects an obstacle on the way, then first of all it will check that if this is the end of the boundary limit given by the user. If the answer is no, then it will bypass the obstacle by going left or right and again coming back to the path. If the obstacle is the boundary limit, it will turn 360 and will displace by the width of grass cutter. The grass cutter will do the same until or unless the area covered by the grass cutter is approximately equal to the area of the field. This is exactly how the cutter will work.
Coming to the working of our model will have the following 4 movements: forward, backward, clockwise, and anti-clockwise. The forward movement of the cutter represents how the cutter will normally work, whereas the other 3 movements represent the movement of the cutter when it has to take a particular turn, left or right. Also, this clip shows the working of ultrasonic sensor. Whenever an object will be detected through ultrasonic sensor, the cutter will stop its movement right there in order to avoid the collision.